All right, this is my third time filming this video. This shit better record. Oh my God. Or I'm gonna fight this camera like I'm a baddie. All right, this is my review for Baddies East, season whatever, episode 19. We're still in Jamaica. Okay, so move kitty. So we're at Pier 1. We're still at the same club. The ladies are doing their thing. House B performs their TikTok dance that they've been practicing, and it looked cute. It would have been cool to hear it with the actual TikTok music, but I'm assuming they didn't get clearance for that. So while we're at the club, Suki and Rolly are off in the side talking, and it looks like they're making up. And Sapphire says in her confessional, she was like, that actually makes me happy to see that they're like getting along. So at the same time at the club, it gets back to Suki that Mariah Lynn has been talking about her, and she feels some type of way, whatever. So they leave the club. My thing is they all been talking about each other, so why is it any different that it's Mariah Lynn? But okay. So next scene, we go to, we leave the club, we're back at the houses, and we're in House B. I love House B. House B is so positive. It's Sky. So House B is Sky, Tasiki, Camila, Biggie, and Anna Mac. They all always positive energy, funny, uplifting. They don't really talk shit about each other. They'll recap like a situation and what happened, give their opinion on it, but it all seems to be coming from like a genuine place as opposed to House A. So, and it was cool. Like Sky kind of went around the room and bigged up everybody, especially Biggie for her performance. And it was just, it was nice. I hope Sky stays on the show. I really do. So she mentions that Natalie texted her earlier and said that they're all going to be going to this spot called Chachuca, where a little like fun waterworks, water situation on rafts, listening to music, dancing. That seems a lot of fun when we actually get there. So they all, start to go get ready for that. We go over to House A, land of the fake, full of the fake people with the fake friends and the fake conversations and the fake love. Negative. So Rolly and E.T. are in the living room talking it up. Mariah Lynn walks in, says hi to them. Rolly kind of, I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I did. Rolly kind of dismisses her a little bit. And E.T. apparently sprained her ankle. So she's, Mariah Lynn's asking about that. Natalie and Sapphire come in. They sit down. So they all start talking about the club the night before. And Sapphire mentions to Rolly, I saw you and Suki talking. And Rolly's like, yeah, we're cool. We apologize to each other. I told her that I really didn't want to fight her. She said she really didn't want to fight me. So we're cool, but she does feel some type of way of somebody throwing a drink on her, referring to E.T. I love how she says somebody. If y'all are friends, you pull your friend up on their bullshit. I'd be like, yeah, she's still mad at you because you shouldn't have thrown a drink on her. So you got to make that right with her. But that's all that she says to her. So I was like, okay. She also says, and she definitely has a problem with you, and points to Mariah Lynn. And Mariah's like, okay. And Rolly's like, you've been talking shit about her since you've been in the house, and you haven't said anything to her. And Mariah's like, I didn't say anything about her. And Sapphire's like, you did though. Like, you were mad about the whole, that whole tweet about how she should leave the house. And Mariah's like, that didn't even bother me. And Sapphire's like, it did though, because you were talking about it. Like, it upset you, it hurt you. So this conversation, which started off small, starts to build and starts getting bigger and getting a little bit more heated. And Mariah Lynn did kind of contradict herself a little bit, because she's like, I don't have a problem with Suki. That's why I'm not talking to her. I don't have a problem with her. And then Sapphire is like, but you do have a problem with her. You keep saying you don't, but you do. You said you're not talking to her. You said you don't have a problem with her, but you do have a problem with her. So the conversation gets more and more heated. Mariah Lynn stands up and goes, I don't like this. I don't like my character being assassinated. I don't like people questioning my character. So Rolly, with her big bully ass, stands up, starts getting louder and shouting, because that's what she does when she likes to take over a scene. She shouts. She's screaming at Mariah Lynn, and she's like, but you're the one that said that they gonna need to pay me more to fight her. And she's like, did you not say that? Did you not say that? So they kind of get in each other's face. Mariah Lynn's like, I don't need this shit. Boom, boom, boom. So they're getting ready to leave to go to Chachuca. So the girls walk outside to the Sprinter van, still talking shit. Natalie and Mariah Lynn, I think, are like in the kitchen. And Mariah goes, you know what? I do this shit in real life. I make real money. I make money in my sleep. I don't fucking need to deal with this. So they go outside and Mariah Lynn is like, why is it Mariah? Why is it always Mariah? Why is everybody jumping on me, little old Mariah? And she's right, because Sapphire's talking shit, but you, again, didn't have that same energy for Rolly or E.T. Now you're like siding with them and going at the smallest girl in the house. Like, it's ridiculous. So the argument continues outside. I forget what Mariah Lynn says, but Rolly turns around pissed. And just before that, Rolly is talking shit in front of the Sprinter van. And she's like, I'm not going to hit her because I'm bigger than her. But that shit is whack. I don't like that shit. Blah, blah, blah. Just saying a whole lot of nothing. Just trying to get camera time. So Mariah Lynn says some shit to Rolly. Rolly turns around and throws something at her. It hits Mariah Lynn in the back. So Mariah turns around and I think throws her water bottle at her. So, of course, the security comes in trying to hold Rolly back, talking shit. Anyway, long story short, they all get in the Sprinter van, minus Mariah Lynn, and leave. Mariah must have went to Chachuca another way because she wasn't in the van with them. They probably would have fought anyway. So we get to Chachuca, which is like a river, and supposedly it has healing waters. So they all get on the rafts. They're all in pairs. And they're listening to music, they're drinking. Seems like they're having a great time. Some people are in the water swimming. Bobby Lights with his ridiculous ass was there doing too much. DJ Sky was there. Like, they were having fun. And Sapphire and Suki are on the same raft. They're not really talking to each other, but they are dancing. We get to, so Biggie and Mariah Lynn are on the same raft. Biggie's drunk out of her mind. Hilarious. Biggie, I love Biggie. You can feel her genuine spirit through the screen. Plus, she has a great smile, an infectious smile. Just seems like a sweet lady. And I like her music. I do. So her and Mariah Lynn are on the same raft. Their raft docks because they're at the end of like the river ride. And Suki and Sapphire behind her. Their boat docks. So Suki yells out to Mariah Lynn, basically like, why have you been talking? You know, what did you say about me? What were you saying? So Mariah's on the steps like, listen, she goes, Suki, I said 3 words about you. Everybody in the house has been talking about you. I said 3 words. So Suki's like, well, who was talking shit about me? Who said what? Sapphire gets off the raft and she's on the stairs now talking to Mariah Lynn. And it's like, they're kind of both coming at her. Suki to me was drunk on that raft because she was doing too much. Hilarious, but doing way too much. So in Mariah Lynn's confessional, she's like, I'm not stupid. Sapphire's been saying all day that she owes Suki and has to make up for what happened. She's like, I already know she's gonna pick on me. So they're going back and forth, and Mariah Lynn is trying to be diplomatic with Sapphire and Suki, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And at one point, Mariah Lynn takes off her purse, and in Sapphire's confessional, she's like, I know what that means when somebody takes off their purse, so I'm in defense mode now. How are you in defense mode with Mariah Lynn? You are like bigger than her, you're heavier than her, you're taller than her, like you could tear her up. So what are you talking about? So they're going back and forth, getting more and more heated. I don't remember who hit who. I think it was Mariah Lynn that hit her first, but they both fall in the water and they're fighting, and of course the episode ends there. And then we go into next week where they continue the fight, and then it's the finale. Thank God. This season has been on forever. This episode felt very much filler episode. It felt very fake and contrived coming at Mariah Lynn the way that they were. The reality is House A has been talking shit about everybody on the show. So why is Mariah Lynn the issue? Like, so the rest of y'all are exempt and she isn't? I didn't get that. We finally got to see the teaser trailer for the reunion. It looks great. I was so happy to see Nene, although I'm shocked that she's hosting a Zeus anything. It seems like a step back, but that's a whole other video for another time. They probably paid her very well, I imagine. If I had to rate this episode, I would give it a C+. I'm glad next week is the finale. And I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Like, share, and subscribed. It's Monday. It's a new week. I hope everybody has a positive week, fruitful positivity. And I'll see you guys next Sunday.